Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Truth. And I'm here today with a review of a movie that came out, a couple months ago in limited release in theaters, which means, of course, didn't really come around me. So what did I have to do? Wait till the release is on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever you want to say today. This film just came out this past week on DVD, and I finally got the chance to check it out. A lot of people have been talking that this is one of the best movies of the year so far. Do I think that? Well, we're going to find out. Because, ladies and gentlemen, my review of the 2017 drama, The Lost City of Zed, coming up now. In 1906, a young British officer named Percy Fawcett is called upon by the Royal Geographical Society to lead a survey team in South America. Brazil and Bolivia are almost at war over rubber and the location of a mutual boundary, and have asked the British government to survey it. Percy agrees to lead the team and hopes to prove himself and improve the reputation of his family. After completing their mission, Fawcett is told of a city in the jungle covered in gold and full of people which are part of an advanced civilization. After dismissing it at first, Percy soon finds evidence that convinces him that the stories must be true. Percy returns to the jungle time and time again, hoping to find this unknown city of Zed. So what did I think of The Lost City of Zed? I thought it's an ambitious drama. The film is an adaptation of the book of the same name by David Grann, which is based on Fawcett's true story. This is a movie where I changed my opinion on whether I was enjoying the material or not a number of times through its runtime. If you go in expecting an Indiana Jones type adventure, you'll most likely come out disappointed, as this is more of a vision at the explorer's spiritual journey and his obsession with finding the city. If you know it's a drama going in and you bring along a lot of patience, I feel you'll be able to have an enjoyable experience. The movie feels like an old-school epic from the 1970s or early 1980s. The cinematography here is incredible, giving us a breathtaking look at the scenery in the jungle. The explorers are attacked by piranhas, are worried about their rations, and interact with a number of the, at first, hostile indigenous people of the area. Percy is seen as quite progressive here, as he meets the natives with respect and asks for their help instead of just looking down on them and calling them savages like many others did. Some scenes dealing with Percy's expeditions are more intriguing than others, my favorite being the second trip where he must deal with one of the elite members of the party who's holding the rest of them back. In between, we see what Fawcett's home life is like back in England as he sacrifices years at a time away from his family for the explorations. The scenes between Percy and his now grown son, who missed a lot of time with, are exceptional. Another highlight is when Percy is trying to tell an audience of elitists about his discovery when he returns the first time and barely anybody believes him. When he finds out more groups are exploring the territory, including Americans, Percy and his son go back to hope to find it first. We get a bit of an ambiguous ending, which is understandable if you're familiar with this material. The cast does a fine job here, starring Charlie Hunnam as Percy Fawcett, the lieutenant colonel who becomes obsessed with finding proof of the ancient city in the Amazon, Robert Pattinson as Corporal Henry Costin, Fawcett's loyal partner who has knowledge of the Amazon himself, Sienna Miller as Nina Fawcett, Percy's devoted wife who raises their children at home while he explores, Spider-Man himself, Tom Holland as Jack Fawcett, Percy's son who feels his father abandoned the family for his expeditions, Angus McFadden as James Murray, not the Impractical Joker, a renowned biologist who agrees to back Percy's journey back to the jungle to find the city, and Emperor Palpatine himself is here, Ian McDiarmid as Sir George Goldie, the head of the Royal Geographical Society. While I might not have loved The Lost City of Zed as much as others did, I did enjoy it, and I feel it's certainly a journey that's worth exploring at least once. I'm gonna give it the rating of... do it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. You can like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTrueBaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.